Today we'll be looking at the validator example. If you go to your toolbox and you navigate to validation, you will view various validator controls which you can use. The first one that we'll use today is the required field validator. There are two important properties that you need to set. The first one being the error message property, and the second one, the control to validate. In this case, it needs to be text box 1. In the latest version of .NET, the validators use bounded JavaScript to do the validation work. So here the .NET expects you to add a reference to your JavaScript. An easy way to work around this is to add the following code in your web config file. Basically, it will just add the necessary JavaScript to your page to make the validators work, instead of looking for the code in your jQuery file. This is one of many solutions. The validation settings unobtrusive validation mode specifies how ASP.NET globally enables the built-in validator controls to use unobtrusive JavaScript for client-side validation logic. Since our jQuery has been sorted out, we can now go ahead and test our validation. If I click on button submit before entering a value, I will see that the validator displays please enter a value. If I enter a value and click on button submit again, the error message disappears. Okay, so that's a quick and easy guide on using the required field validator. The next one we'll use is the regular expression validator. You already know that you have to set the error message property and the control to validate property. The third property, which we have not used before, is the validation expression property. So you have to click on the ellipsis and you will see a menu pop up. We're going to use the internet email address mask, which will look for an @ and a .com. So we can now test this. If I enter any value without the @ or the last part of the email, it will tell me that it's an invalid email address. If I add it, it is now fine.